Hollyoaks have really got to say, why do you make it so hard to love you? Why do you constantly, you put up so much good stuff, and then you do stuff like today's episode, that being Monday's episode, where we both see the court trial and Dilly's last moments. In today's episode, Dilly Harcourt has been killed off in Hollyoaks, and it's another in a long line of upset. It's another in a long line of why on earth do you keep doing it? Stop cutting off your nose to spite your face. Oh. Now, typically in this situation, it was implied that Dilly's going away, and spoilers was implied that Dilly was going away. But then the Sun went ahead and wrote an article saying Hollyoaks star Emma Jonesy Smith is leaving the soap after 18 months as Dilly Harcourt, as she became the victim of the soap's newest serial killer. The star joined the soap in July 2023 as scheming Dilly, Sienna Blake's secret sister, determined to get revenge on her. But after a twisted scheme was exposed, Sienna helped Dilly come back to terms with her own traumatic upbringing. They had become close, especially since it was revealed that their dad, Patrick Blake, wasn't actually their dad. Instead, his twin brother Jez, who is played by actor Jeremy Sheffield in the Channel 4 soap, is their father. However, the Sun can exclusively reveal that Jez will soon be unmasked as the village's newest serial killer. And Dilly will be his first victim. In the village, at least. A source said Hollyoaks is known for its serial killers, but they've gone all out this time. It's safe to say this bombshell reveal will see Jez unmasked as the most dangerous murderer to ever grace the village. He's going to make Silas look like Tom Cunningham. Storyline is set to run, and it will soon become clear he doesn't operate alone. He has a lot of help hiding his disturbing hobby for years, and he hasn't been acting alone. So it's not a surprise that he'll become the newest serial killer, will the viewers catch on to his sketchy behaviour. Hollyoaks, why are you like this? I don't understand why they continue to do this. All of these prospective characters that have been really, really good, and you just kill them off. You just kill them off. Every single time, man. Oh, what are they doing with Ethan? Dead. Oh, what are they doing with Dilly? Dead. Oh. Now, it was teased in the spoilers that Dilly was going to disappear for now. And I thought, okay, fair enough. She's leaving the show. May as well leave it open for the future. Let's look forward to whenever she may inevitably return. But now knowing she is dead and as a part of a master plan of a Silas Blissett revenge tour, oh, there's just so much to unpack. Because Dilly rose to... I mean, I suppose just as a whole, I'll just say my thoughts about why I think it's disappointing. But also, look, I don't mind there being a new serial killer. You do need another way to start killing off a lot of these characters. But alternatively, could Jeremy not have just killed off a bunch of these characters who were leaving anyways, you know? He could have gotten rid of Freya. He could have gotten rid of half these people who had no long-term future. Like, because he pulls out this book and he's like, I like to keep a memento of all of my victims. Ugh. And it's this big, like, brown book with X's on it. It's his kill book. It's his death note. And we just see Dilly get killed off screen. It's just so disappointing. Because Dilly rose to prominence in the Rafe, Sienna, Ethan, and Dilly love square, where it was initially came out that she was the sister of Rafe, who Sienna was trying to seduce for his money, and she got with and Dilly got with Ethan, and they had this really good romance, but really good friendship that I honestly miss. I do miss Dilly and Ethan's friendship. I miss their dynamic. They were just really great together. And then it had the twist that instead of being siblings, they're actually married, and this was all a plan because Dilly is Patrick's daughter, and she wants to take revenge for taking the life that she should have had because she had a traumatic upbringing. And it was really good and really twisted. It was exactly like how you brought Sienna on the show, where she steals Nancy's life because she likes her life more than hers, and she's never really known proper love, so this is what she's gonna get. This is what she'll take, and it's like, yes! Oh, fantastic. Absolutely really good stuff. Another Sienna on the show, but a newer version, a younger version. And then they did the twist at their sisters. And it's like, okay, sound. Now they can be in each other's orbit the whole time. Now they can be in each other's orbit, and it's great. And they're going to last, and it's a long-term character that can stay on the show for however long you need. But beyond this twist, beyond the time jump, Dilly's been useless. She's been absolutely useless. I love the character. She's done nothing. She's been sniffing around Prince the whole time, which is another dead, loveless relationship that I don't know why they went for. I don't understand why they made Dilly be with Prince. And she's not with Prince. She's the bit on the side for Prince. Prince is with Zoe. So, like, you know, God forbid Ethan and Sienna break up and then, lo and behold, you decide that maybe Dilly and Ethan get together in the end. And they actually, like, separate a bit from Sienna. And they actually have a happy ending. But no! You kill them all off. Oh, it's just all of the comfort characters. It's like, if Frankie gets killed off, I'm done. I know they won't because they're pinning all their hopes on Frankie, on Isabel Smith. But if Frankie somehow dies, I'm never gonna recover from it. Like, man alive. I don't understand why this is what you do. I get that you want to do a serial killer storyline. But for Christ's sake, not with the good characters. These are the characters you build the show around for the future. Maybe they don't want to stay, like Juliet, for example. But Christ, so many of these prospective characters never get to leave of their own volition. It's just the Hollyoaks way, but it doesn't have to be like this. You're causing your back pain by constantly bending over in order to do what you want to do. You don't need this to happen. It's just, it's not something you need to do. Oh, what are they doing, man? But, like, it's not like they don't have room for Sienna. Sienna's a main character of the show. Sienna's a main figure. You're telling me Dilly couldn't have gotten some of that, like, little baby bird drip feeding the storylines to Dilly? You're telling me she couldn't have done that? I mean, it's just a thing. It's a worry to see any of your favorite characters, if they have made the time jump, are they an important character to the storylines? Because there's a chance they're just thrown under the bus completely and killed off anyways. Like, and now, hey, it's a way to trim the fat, right? Clearly we weren't done with the cast cuts. Clearly we weren't done downsizing. So, you know, maybe Diane dies at the hands of Jeremy. Maybe Martha's a part of it. Like, it's just, how do they keep getting away with this? I feel like Jesse from Breaking Bad. They can't keep getting away with this. They can. They're killing off the best characters. They're killing off the best ones. It's just miserable. It is. I don't, like, just make her leave. Just make her leave. Give her a chance to come back in the future, even if she never does. Right? Just leave it open. Leave the doors open for the future. Because it's been really nice having this weird extended family with Liberty, Sienna, and Dilly. And even with all the retcons, like, and also the retcons as well, where it's like, Sienna and Dilly are now siblings. But they're not, because Jez is now the dad, so they're not really that much family anymore, but they're like cousins or something like that. But it's just it's the problem where when you don't have a long-term story in mind, ultimately it's just going to show some cracks, and they just clearly never had an end goal with Dilly. Dilly was just a luck of, like, you know, they struck gold with it. Like, I love that storyline. I think it was great. I think it was really exciting. The twist landed perfectly. I thought it was great. So, but they just didn't have any long-term plan for them. Just like Ethan. What was Ethan going to do? He's going to get back with Sienna, then it's be tragic, then Ethan's going to die, so we're not going to have to write for him anymore. It's like, okay, that's lazy. But it's just, they're just warping the characters to their own way. They're warping them against what you currently believe the character is. And then you dump them thinking that people aren't going to be upset when you dump these characters. Like, I'll miss Dilly. I love the character. I think she was great. I thought the actress was phenomenal. She just never got to do anything in this recent iteration of Hollyoaks. And if anything, it's more tragic that she made it through the time jump. They went, yeah, this is going to be great. Dilly's going to stick around. Wrong. Oh, fucking hell. Why? Why? Now, I know this may come across as like a tantrum having a hissy fit, but like, it's just, what are you meant to do? Obviously, I'll talk about the court scenes on Wednesday for sure. Like, I'll go through it all in a bit more detail. I'll go through it on Wednesday, but just to have the immediate reactions to Dilly's death, I'm just disappointed. Hollyoaks has been building up these things for the last couple of years. They've been building up these characters to be really important characters, and in the end, there's the rug pull. It's like, and done. It's like, oh. Why? Why you like this? Why can you not simply just keep them on track? You don't even need to. You could have had her leave anyways. You don't have to have her leave. It's just disappointing. I am fed up with this. Will I still continue to watch Hollyoaks? Yes, I will. Will this kind of like Ethan give me less reason and less desire to watch the show as actively? Yes. It's just, for Christ's sake, man. I'm fed up of this, Hollyoaks. You just keep killing off all my favourite characters. And at some point, there's not going to be any favourite characters left. What's the point in getting invested in a character long term if you know they're not going to make it? Like, yeah, sure, I love Sienna, I love Steve, and I love Darren. But, like, is Frankie going to stick around? I don't know, man. Like, she could easily become an icon of the show in her own right. But there's also a chance she leaves. And if she leaves, there's the chance she dies. Because this is this version of Hollyoaks where all your favorites are just dead and you have to get over it in order to keep watching the show. Like, you know, is Zoe gonna die? Who is Jez gonna start? And I suppose just to finally say my point about Jez being this new serial killer, I allowed it to... I was fine with Jez coming back to an extent. I'm sad that we're deprived of the Dodger, and then the rest of the Blake's family. I'm sad we don't get that blended family anymore. That one I was looking forward to. So now we aren't getting this blended family anymore. which sucks, but I'll deal with it. But I was looking forward to seeing Dodger and Dilly. I was looking forward to seeing that interaction, but nah, never mind. I'll just screw myself then, right? But Jez being a serial killer, I mean, how many victims does he have to really get to be next to Silas? Is my question. How many kills did Silas have? Silas has Silas has 17 kills. Oh, my God. I suppose the numbers are a bit inflated. Six of them were off screen. But yeah, good lord. Gonna make Silas look like a what was the line from the article? Gonna make Silas look like Tom Cunningham. That's bold. I'll respect what they're planning on doing, and I'll look forward to it. But my God, am I not prepared to see so many of my favorite characters getting butchered? I'll say that much. So, with all that shock, sadness aside, what do you think about Dilly's death? Are you upset? Do you think she deserved better? I personally think she deserved better. Tell me that more and more in the comment section down below. I've been Ash from Watching Walford. I'll cover the court stuff on Wednesday, as is the regularly scheduled Hollyoaks day. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.